Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the OSBA Final 8 tournament. We're down to 4 teams in each division. I'm Anthony Guile, welcoming you back to the home of the Ontario Tech Ridgebacks. We got Capital Courts Academy versus Lincoln Prep here with a chance to go to the finals. Missed shot that time by the MVP, Cassandra Prosper. Of course, last game, Capital Courts pulling off the upset of the tournament so far, beating Crestwood 74-70. And in doing so, doing without the MVP for the final 5 minutes of that game. Steinauer with a golden chance that time missed. Urban off the mark as well, and back comes Capital Courts. Garvey with the ball. Garvey last game had 20 points. No good that time, and Kate Nichols comes down with it. Nichols in the last game had 16 points, 9 rebounds. Very impressive, was all over the offensive glass. McNabb. Urban. McNabb pulls back. Steinauer going to try her luck from outside. No good. And there's Nichols once again. Loses the ball, but it's been a common theme so far here for Nichols and Lincoln Prep on the offensive glass. Lincoln last game able to get through to the next round by beating Llewellyn Park Prep 82-55. Very impressive win, taking down the 15-2 Llewellyn Park Prep. Steinauer trying to turn the corner here. Can't get it off glass, but there's the offensive board. Golden opportunities here for Lincoln, unable to finish. And back comes Prosper and Capital Courts. Prosper finds Richardson. Back to Cassandra. Prosper last game only with 10 points, 8 rebounds. And she missed the final 5 minutes of that game. Looking to bounce back here and show why she is the MVP. No score yet. We're about 2 minutes into this game. McNabb, tough shot that time. She gets it back from Nichols. Rejected at the rim. It's like that time Wengolo couldn't keep it in bounds. It's going to stay with the Huskies here. McNabb looking for a screen from Steinauer. She gets the switch, passes it off to Nichols. Becker for 3, unable to get it to go. .754 remaining, no score yet. Both teams unable to find the rhythm here offensively. Richardson finds Prosper in the paint, spinning off. Tough shot that time. Good defense by the Huskies, and back comes McNabb. McNabb to Becker. Becker had 11 in their last game. Of course, there's a full day off here for the women as the men's quarterfinals happened yesterday. The men's games will take place at 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. today. McNabb, open layup, can't open up the scoring. It was a golden opportunity. Back comes Wengolo. Garvey pulling back. Melashenko who had a few threes in their last game. Trying to split defenders, rejected, but Urban gets called for the foul. She's trying to make the case that she had all ball there. She might have a point. Nonetheless, Melashenko to head to the line to open up the scoring here for both teams. Good on the second. No field goals yet by either team, but the Huskies have had plenty of opportunities, just unable to capitalize in the paint. Steinauer flicks it out to Urban. She gets it back, going to try the mid-range. There we go. She gets the opening field goal here for both teams. Melashenko back up top to Prosper. Gets the screen. Melashenko has some space. Off the iron that time, and back comes the Huskies. Urban going to push the pace here. Urban gets it to go off glass. Strong drive that time by Jacqueline Urban. The Carleton Ravens commit. Jab step by Melashenko. Has some space here. Thought about shooting it. Deflected by Urban. And it's going to stay with CCA here. First substitution's coming in now, because it looks like Capital Courts wants to switch it up. McCulloch coming in the game, along with Bailey Russell. Bailey Russell in their last game hit a few clutch buckets there down the stretch. Prosper up top now with the ball guarded by Becker. Hard screen. Prosper got a lot of space that time. Extra pass. Wangolo finishes deep in the paint. Nichols. Over to Becker. Inside to Steinauer. Can't finish. Good help defense that time by Akot. It's going to stay with CCA here. Ali Sentence getting set to check into the game for the first time. Not sure how deep Richard Nurse is going to go with this bench today. Speaking of Richard Nurse, two-time OSBA champion with the Huskies, 2016 and 17. And on the other side, Fabian Blizzard leading the way for CCA. There's a turnover. Nichols comes away with it. Urban. Nichols has some space here. Straight on three. Not enough strength on that one. Hits the front of the iron and back comes CCA. Wangolo, strong drive. Garvey for three. Prosper comes down with the board. Garvey turning the corner, gets some space for the mid-range, and she gets it to go from the foul line. Sentence now, guarded by Garvey. McNabb up top. Nichols. McNabb, crossover. McNabb, extra fine to Sentence, wide open for three, and she gets it to go. Beautifully done by McNabb to penetrate the defense and kick it out to the open shooter in the corner. Garvey looking to go to work here, picks up her dribble. There's a cut, guarded by Urban. Caught, strong drive. Contact that time, and Nichols commits the foul. Akala Cock going to head to the line for the first time here this afternoon. Taya Steinauer now coming into the game. Becker going to take a seat. Gets the second to go. 7-all here, under 5 minutes in this first quarter to go. Urban, nice extra pass to Nichols. Looks like the defense fell asleep there in transition. Nichols with a wide open layup on the cut. Garvey trying to find Prosper. She gets tied up here. Prosper with the ball now. Cassandra Prosper met by three defenders. Lots of contact. And she draws the foul. Looks like they're going to call it on the floor that time. That's a third team foul here for the Huskies. Melashenko to Akot. Prosper, guarded by Sentence. They got to let it go. Russell hits the front of the iron that time and bounces off the rim. Nichols pushing the pace now for the Huskies. Nichols to Sentence. Back up top to McNabb. Urban for three. Unable to find the range that time. Back comes CCA. Melashenko. Looked like she moved her feet before putting the ball on the ground that time. The ref calls a travel, and it's going to go back the other way with 3:09 remaining in the first. Sentence going to take it up court now for the Huskies. Guarded by Cassandra Prosper. Sentence. Steinauer off the mark that time from deep. Both teams right now not having much luck from beyond the arc. Sentence for three. Rolls off the rim that time, and back comes Akot. Akot gonna take it herself. Can't get it to go, gets her own rebound, puts it back up, and she finishes. Akot last game had 4 points and 8 rebounds to go along with 2 blocks. Sentence. They roll off for short this time. Gets it back. McNabb. Steinauer kicks it back out. Nichols for three. Kate Nichols finally unlocks the chamber. And that's a three for the Huskies. Prosper. Making a move here. Mid-range jump shot. No good. Could have fooled me. That could have been a pass. That time Akot getting her own board once again and finishing. Looks like it went off the foot of Nichols, and it's going to go back to CCA. Big substitution coming in. Christine Cooper going to see her first action of the day here for the Huskies, number 11. Prosper. Here's Melashenko with the ball. Inside, Prosper. Russell's got to let it go. No good that time. Prosper with the offensive board, fighting for it. Can't finish. Gets her own board again. Akot comes down with it. Lincoln Prep not doing a good job of boxing out here. Russell for three. And Urban comes down with the ball. Sentence going baseline under the rim. Akot comes down and rejects it. Hannah Mills-Watson coming into the game for the first time now for CCA. Cassandra Prosper going to take her first rest of the afternoon. Mills-Watson last game put in 11 points. Doing a good job off the bench for them. Sentence for three. Russell finds Wangolo. She's got some space here. Hesitation dribble. Russell has some space. Melashenko mid-range gets it to go from the foul line. Maddie Boyd into the game for the first time as well this afternoon. She put in a solid 7 off the bench in their previous game against Llewellyn. Of course, whoever wins this game will face either Niagara Prep or King's Christian tomorrow in the final. That game will be at 4 p.m. March the 6th. We're going to call up charging call. And Melashenko's fired up after that one. 24.5 seconds remaining in the quarter. 1 point deficit here for Lincoln. It's been a defensive battle so far for both of these teams. Just about a half-second difference between game clock and shot clock. CCA wanted to, they could hold it for the last shot, and there's going to be a foul, and that's going to put Lincoln Prep in the penalty here. It's 2 free shots coming up now for Capital Courts. One for 2 at the line. Still lots of time for Lincoln to get a shot. Streaking down the other way is Boyd. Boyd lays it up, but fouled. Couldn't get it to go. But she's going to head to the line for 2. And 2 for 2 at the line. 9.9 seconds remaining, all tied up here. Wangolo. Mills Watson, wild shot. She's got to let it fly. The fans calling for a foul here on the shot. It's going to be all tied up here at 14 at the end of 1. You're watching the OSBA Final 8 tournament. Getting you set here for second quarter action. All knotted up at 14 here after an entertaining first quarter. It's been a defensive battle here so far. McNabb. Over to Steinauer. Prosper back in the game now for Capitol Courts. Sentence. Lincoln have a tough time getting inside. Nichols with the fadeaway, unable to get it to go in the low post. Wangolo. Crossover. Garvey. And Richardson draws the foul. And Richardson getting her first 2 points of the afternoon there. McNabb trying to break down the defense. Nichols had 5 points in that first quarter, leading all scorers on Lincoln. Trying to add to it here. Short rebound by Steinauer. Can't finish at the rim, and back comes CCA. Prosper going baseline. Cassandra Prosper, great footwork. Can't finish, but she draws the foul. Prosper struggling in that first quarter, 0 for 4 from the field, but looking to make her 1 for 2 at the line. McNabb with the ball. Down low to Boyd, strong drive, and she draws the foul. McNabb able to get it go with Steinauer from deep. Garvey for 3 in the corner. Missed that one. Sentence. Urban taking it up now. McNabb loses it. Wangolo, both of them falling. Looks like both players fell, but a foul called on the floor. Lincoln fans right in front of me down here, not happy about that. Speaking of Lincoln fans, quick shout out to former Eagles quarterback Donovan McNabb, who's here along with Kia Nurse. Both professionals and both doing it and did it at the highest level in their sport at one point. Calling unsportsmanlike on Lexi McNabb here. It's going to be 2 free throws in possession for Capital Courts. All knotted up here at 19. Melashenko. Akot going in strong. She had 6 in that first quarter. Only going to call it travel that time. Took too many steps. That's going to go back to the Huskies. Sentence with the ball up top to Steinauer. McNabb for 3. McNabb drains it from the outside. It's tough to beat this Huskies team, especially if Lexi McNabb is hitting that outside shot. Better known as a slasher and a great facilitator. She's got the complete package if she starts hitting that 3 here. Stolen that time by Wangolo. Back comes Capital Courts. Russell. Melashenko responds with a 3 of her own. McNabb up top. Hands it off to Becker. Sentence for 3. Sentence hits the front of the iron, and back comes CCA. Melashenko. Prosper. Cassandra Prosper loses the ball. It's going to stay with CCA. Urban and Taya Steinauer now coming into the game for Lincoln. Capital Courts wants to take a timeout here. We're going to take a quick 30. You're watching the women's semifinal. Getting you set out of the timeout. 6:14 remaining in this half, all knotted up at 22. Both teams unable to break away from each other. A cut. Russell finds some space in the corner. Can't hit that time. And Urban comes away with it. Urban pulls back. Smart move that time. Raina Steinauer. Urban trying to find a lane in the corner. Nearly throws it away. McNabb thought about it. Steinauer back out to Lexi. McNabb trying to turn the corner. Tough shot that time. Still gets it to go. What a play that time by Lexi McNabb. It's not how Coach Nurse drew it up, but if it goes in, it goes in. Prosper. Wangolo, Russell, back into Prosper. Nearly loses it. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Into the lane. Somehow gets it up and the foul. Only going to call a travel on Prosper. Coming into the game is Garvey for CCA. Melashenko going to take a seat here for a little. Sentence. Both of them chased the roller that time. Hit the offensive board. McNabb. Back out to Urban. McNabb looking to go to work here. Steinauer. Scoop layup. She gets it to go. And a travel on Bailey Russell. Took too many steps that time. Thought drive before dribble. 4-point lead here now for the Huskies. Capitol Courts trying to get back to the finals. They were in it a few years ago against Crestwood, but of course, running into that powerhouse Crestwood team. Cheyenne Day Wilson and Aaliyah Edwards both on that team. They throw it away that time. And it's going to go back to CCA. Wangolo. Melashenko. Nice drawn up play that time. Got it to go just beyond the free throw line. Sentence pushing the pace. Urban, one dribble inside. Wild shot gets it to go and the foul. Becker back into the game now for the Huskies. Taya Steinauer going to take a seat. Implementing a press here. Wangolo for three. Can't get it to go, but there's Cassandra Prosper. Nice play that time. Great footwork. Able to finish inside. Back down to a 3-point game with under 4 minutes to go now in the first half. Steinauer, tough layup that time. Can't get it to go, but there's Urban for three. Can't find the range that time in the corner, and back comes Capitol Courts. They got a 4-on-3. Melashenko pulls back. Richardson. Garvey. Melashenko for three. Melashenko hits the front of the iron. Becker on a 2-on-1 here. Becker. Strong move, extra pass to Urban. Beautifully done in transition. Prosper a little too aggressive that time by Becker. They call a reach and foul there. It's the 14th foul for the Huskies. One more and they're in the penalty. Right off the inbound. Garvey gets it, and Garvey makes it. Beautifully drawn up play that time by Coach Blizzard. Cutting it down to 2 points. McNabb with the shot fake. McNabb, strong drive, draws the foul. Hey, McNabb 2 for 2 at the line. Melashenko, good defense here by Cooper at half court. Melashenko floater. Can't get the roll that time, but there's Richardson on the board. Prosper up top. Prosper, strong drive inside. Can't find the glass that time. And a reach-in foul here by Melashenko. And that's 14 fouls now on both teams, 1 away from the bonus. Cooper receives the screen. Here's Steinauer. Strong drive that time and finish with a scoop layup by Steinauer. That's Raina Steinauer. Garvey back up top to Melashenko. 6-point game. Largest lead of the afternoon for the Huskies. Russell thought about it. Prosper loses the ball, but they're going to call a foul, and she gets bailed up. That's 2 shots now coming up as Lincoln is in the penalty. Gets the second to go there, back down to a 4-point game. Under 90 seconds to go now in the half. Both teams going back and forth here. Cooper to Boyd, a little too strong that time on the pass. Boyd unable to corral it. Screen for Melashenko. She hands it off now to Garvey. Guarded by Cooper. Garvey. Lots of contact that time, and she draws the foul. And Garvey 2 for 2 from the line. Steinauer guarded tightly here by Prosper. Makes her pick up her dribble. We're going to say it's tipped by the CCA player. It's going to stay with the Huskies. 16 seconds on the shot clock. And 54.5 remaining in the half. McNabb up top with the ball. Going to set up the offense here. Boyd coming for the screen. They go under. Cooper into Boyd. Once again, miscommunication on the pass. That's 2 straight possessions now. The Huskies give it up, trying to find Boyd inside. Nearly stolen that time by Steinauer. Garvey, floater. Prosper fighting for it. 8 seconds on the clock. Met by 3 players trying to go up with it. No foul. 20 seconds on the clock. Steinauer to Boyd. Loses the ball. And it's going to stay with the Huskies here out of bounds. And a timeout coming up here. Coach Nurse wants to talk it over. We'll be back for the final 17 seconds in 30 seconds. Final 17.3 seconds remaining. Lincoln with the ball in the enemy territory. Nice move by Steinauer and great recovery by Prosper on the rejection. Shot clock turned off here. They got all 14.9. If you want, you might as well call it 15. Sentence thought about it. And she traveled that time. Now CCA with a chance at the last shot here. And now Coach Blizzard wants to draw it up, and we'll take another quick 30. Coach Blizzard drawing up a play here for the final 12.6. Huskies backing off here. Eight seconds left. They find Garvey. Inside to Richardson, stolen. 2 seconds. Long shot that time, no good. And that'll be the end of the half in a very entertaining game. 35-33. The Huskies are on top of CCA. We'll be back in about 10 minutes or so. coming out of halftime here. 35-33, Lincoln Prep on top of Capitol Courts Academy. Both teams with a chance to get to the finals here and face either Niagara Prep or King's Christian. Just a reminder, that game is coming up next at the 2 p.m. slot here. Once again, I'm Anthony Guile. Solo on the broadcast. Might be joined by Jamie Campbell later on. Looks like Becker took a hard fall there. She's getting up under her own power. That's a good sign. In that first half, Melashenko leading all scorers with 11. The other side, Lexi McNabb and Jacqueline Urban both putting in 7 points for the Huskies. Tied up there. Good defense by Wangolo. Should be possession Huskies, and it will stay with Lincoln Prep. McNabb nearly got it stolen away from Wangolo. Urban for three. Straightaway shot. Too strong that time, not enough air, and here's McNabb. Steinauer. Can't finish at the rim that time, and back comes CCA. Prosper. Melashenko. Looking to add to her total points of 11. Garvey off the mark that time. Richardson on the rebound. She's going to head to the line for two. Riley Richardson, the recipient of the Sportsmanship of the Year award in the OSBA. Prosper with the offensive board. Again with the board, fighting for it. And she finally gets it to go, the MVP, showing off her strength down low. Start this half, Lincoln Prep not doing a good job of boxing out. Nichols, scoop layup, she draws the foul. Kate Nichols in that first half, 2 for 6, 1 for 3 from three-point range, total of 5 points. And she gets a second to go there. Lincoln Prep still on top by 1 point. Both these teams going back and forth. She's got to get it in. Nearly a 5-second violation. Garvey going to reset the offense here. Prosper in the high post. Catches it just before the three-point line. Blocked that time by Tana Becker. Looked like she got her fingertips on it. Becker. Steinauer straight on three. Hits the front of the rim. McNabb to Steinauer, extra pass to Nichols, lots of contact, no call. And she's being held up there, and it should be possession, Capitol Courts. Prosper going to take it up past half court now for CCA. Wangolo under the rim. Got it knocked away that time by Nichols. If Capitol Courts were to pull this one off, they would be the story of this tournament after upsetting Crestwood. In some people's eyes, this would be an upset as well against Lincoln Prep. Melashenko for three. Melashenko make that 14 points on the afternoon. Becker, stolen that time, and Wangolo comes away with it. And back comes CCA. Garvey. Guarded now by McNabb. Gets it over the MVP. She's going to try her luck from deep. Off the back of the iron. Tied up here, and it's going to be possession. Lincoln Prep. Taya Steinauer now coming in the game. Along with Emily Dickton, number 12. Nichols now with the ball. Off ball screen coming now for Sentence. They get the switch. Wangolo down there on an island against Dickton. They can't get it into her. McNabb coming off the screen. Now they get it into her. Dickton, strong drive, can't finish. And it's going back to Capitol Courts. Wangolo to Prosper. The Huskies starting to pick up the pressure here on the defensive end. Prosper stripped. Steinauer comes away with another jump ball coming here. It's going to be possession Huskies. Sentence guarded by Wangolo. Back up top to McNabb. She's got lots of space there. Decides not to shoot. Pulls up that time. Up and under. Tough left-handed shot that time. Melashenko. Russell now with the ball. Over to Prosper. Gets the screen from Akot. Can't handle the pass. Back comes the Huskies off the turnover. Sentence, bounce pass to Nichols. She banks it in. All knotted up at 39 again. Melashenko, jab step. Jab step again, thought about it. Nice find inside, and Akot finishes it off. Melashenko has really picked up her play this game. McNabb into the lane. Tough shot, and she gets it to go off glass. Both teams going back and forth here. Lydia Melashenko. Stolen, and back comes the Huskies. Chance to take the lead again. McNabb pulls up for three in transition. Goes over the backboard. Tana Becker and Raina Steinauer coming back into the game after a short rest. Foul on the play. McNabb picking it up. That's McNabb's second foul of the game. Second team foul. Both teams with two team fouls here. At the 5-minute mark of the third quarter. I'm going to call it travel. Nichols now with the ball, all knotted up at 41. 4:57 remaining in this third quarter. Nichols for three. Langolo looking to set up the offense here. Gets to a cut, tied up again. Jump ball, and it's going to stay with CCA. Garvey, shot clock winding down, 5 seconds on the clock. They got to put it up. Russell gets it off right before the shot clock buzzer. A caught meets a double, and they're going to call a foul on Steinauer. And she gets fouled. Prosper going to head to the line. Cassandra Prosper having a totally different game from the first game they played yesterday. You can just tell she's more aggressive getting to the line. Raina Steinauer coming into the game now. Allie Sentence headed to the bench for a bit. And good on the second. McNabb guarded by Melashenko. Finds Steinauer. McNabb thought about it. Into Boyd. Boyd spinning off. Great move that time, but just couldn't finish, and it's going to stay with the Huskies here. Lots of contact that time. No foul, and Melashenko comes away with it. Lydia Melashenko, shot fake. Prosper pulls up, in and out. Gets the board again. Prosper, no good, and the Huskies escape that one. Stolen. Prosper gets it to go in, the foul. Cassandra Prosper starting to take over this game. Jacqueline Irvin going to take Steinauer off the floor. And from now on, the final 3:29 of this quarter, the Huskies are in the penalty. McNabb finds Nichols. Screen coming. Becker pulls back. Tana Becker. No good. She had a lot of space that time. Melashenko met by the double. Garvey gets the screen. Melashenko with the ball in her hand. Lexi McNabb fighting over those screens. Garvey gets some space. Garvey drains it from the mid-range. Capitol Court's really starting to settle into their offense here. Urban baseline, blocking foul that time, and Richardson commits it. Christine Cooper going to take Lexi McNabb off the floor. Don't expect that to be for too long. Stolen on the inbound. Nichols takes the assignment. Garvey. And the Huskies will retake possession here. Final 2:19 remaining. Capitol Courts has opened up a 7-point lead here. Urban. Tried to find the player, got stolen again. And back the other way, she gets it right back, and Urban finishes it off. Way to make up for her mistake that time. Screen. The Lincoln crowd here calling for a... They were trying to call for an illegal screen that time, and Prosper ends up at the line. And just like that, Lexi McNabb back on the floor. Maybe a 10-15 second game clock rest. Fighting for the ball down low. Somehow Lincoln comes away with it. And Sentence finishes off the glass. Back down to a 5-point game. 90 seconds remaining in the quarter. Doubled off the inbound. Somehow keeps her footing. Oh, 8-second violation. Great defense that time on the inbound by the Huskies. Starting to get momentum back here. Becker. Sentence. They get bailed out by the foul that time. Akkad had the steal. And no one to stop her that time. That's 14 fouls, one more, and they're in the bonus. McNabb. Great job to get past her defender that time. And again, they're having trouble getting it out. Cooper knocks it off of the foot of Russell that time. And the Huskies are playing suffocating defense on the inbounds here. Boyd spinning inside. Beautiful move that time. She had it. Just couldn't finish that time. A little too strong off the glass. And a foul here. And 2 shots coming up for Prosper. 1 for 2 at the line, under a minute to go, 4-point game. Cooper. McNabb, lots of space. Kind of fumbled the pass that time. She had an open three. Under 10 seconds on the shot clock. McNabb, sentence for three. And it's going to stay with the Huskies. 14 seconds put on the shot clock. Becker off the inbound. Missed the short range jumper. Fighting for the ball again. And gets it out. 10 seconds on the shot clock. McNabb inside. Gets it to go. Nearly got the and one. But she's going to head to the line for two. McNabb off on the first free throw. And she gets a second to go. Wangolo pushing the pace here. Extra fine to Richardson. Melashenko with space. Melashenko from three. Continues to have her hot afternoon here. 5 seconds on the game clock. Coming up on the end of the third quarter, McNabb draws the foul. Right now, Lexi McNabb really forcing the issue here. And she gets a second to go. 4-point game. All they can really do is inbound in here, and that's the end of the quarter. Capital Court's up by 4 here. You're watching the OSBA Final 8 Women's Semifinal. Final 10 minutes of the first game of the women's semifinal here. Final 10 minutes to see who will go to the OSBA championship between Lincoln and Capitol Courts. Coming up next, we got Niagara Prep versus Kings Christian. They will face the winner of this game. It's been a tight one so far. Back and forth by both teams. Sentence inside. Knocked away that time. Going to stay with Lincoln Prep. Just want to take a second to thank Ontario Tech University for being such gracious hosts to us. On the first day, we were at the Durham Lord's Gym just across the hall. They got a great venue here and have been nothing but good to us. McNabb's got to let it go up. Nearly got it to go. Stolen, but she was out of bounds. Good effort by Sentence. Capitol Courts have been having a tough time getting the inbound in here and across half court ever since Coach Nurse went to this press. Prosper now with the ball, guarded by Taya Steinauer, I should say. Richardson with the screen. Good job of Steinauer fighting over it. Garvey. Nice extra pass to Richardson. Couldn't handle it. Prosper stripped. Back comes the Huskies. Nichols into Steinauer. That's Reyna. Gets it to go off glass. Caught it in the post. One dribble into the lane. Wangolo. Richardson from mid-range. Richardson gets the friendly roll. Taya Steinauer. McNabb going to reset the offense here. Down low to Steinauer. Steinauer in the post, draws the foul. Reyna Steinauer, second team All-Star for the OSBA this year. Having an outstanding season. Trying to make sure this isn't the last game. She gets the first to go, back down to a three-point game. Akala coming back into the game now for CCA. Lydia Melashenko to the bench, but don't expect that to be for long. Wangolo to Akat. Wangolo for three. Missed the net that time. It's going to go out of bounds. Coming out of that third quarter, Lydia Milashenko leads all scorers with 17 points. Cassandra Prosper has 13 of her own, calling for it. Prosper gets held up that time, and it's going to be a jump ball. Four seconds on the shot clock. We got to get a quick one off here. Garvey. A caught fadeaway. Nearly got it to go in. And there's Prosper flying in. No bucket. It's going to go back to the Huskies. (56-54), 8:06 remaining in this game, and 8:06 remaining for the season for one of these teams. Only one can move on, but both of these teams playing like they both deserve it. Back and forth all game. And a reach-in foul that time by Wangolo. That's 3 team fouls now We're just past the 8-minute mark. They just get it in. Steinauer turning the corner. She was thinking right, a little too strong. Pass to Nichols that time. She had a cutter. Akalakat. Wangolo. Prosper with the ball. Prosper going to work inside. And can't get the friendly roll. Trying to come away with it again. Fighting for it. Another jump ball. That's going to be possession Huskies. Lots of contact going down low. Sentence guarded by Prosper now. Trying to escape the backcourt. Sentence wild pass that time. Somehow got it. Steinauer to Steinauer. And Prosper held up again. And it's going to go back to CCA. And Cassandra Prosper, of course, winning the MVP. Not the only MVP in Capitol Court's history. Marissa Russell is currently at Louisville right now, representing Canada well, former OSBA MVP. A lot of Lincoln fans here trying to call for a travel that time. Nonetheless, it's going to stay with CCA. A cut. Extra pass to Richardson. Nice find to Wangolo in the lane. In and out. McNabb corrals possession. Gets it out to Nichols. Back comes Raina Steinauer. Steinauer. Sentence picks up her dribble. Nichols for three. Kate Nichols drains it from the outside. And just like that, Lincoln is back on top by one. Back and forth these teams go. Garvey. Wild shot that time, and it's going to stay with CCA. Melashenko going to check in next possession. A cut. Strong drive, great footwork, and finishes off glass. Lexi McNabb, 14 points in this game. Crossover. Finds Nichols. Nichols, strong drive, gets it to go. What an acrobatic layup that time by Kate Nichols. And the lead change once again. Wangolo. Garvey from the corner. Garvey gets it back. She's going to try her luck again. Garvey drains it. What a response. The pace has really picked up here for both teams. Starting to find the bottom of the net a bit more. Steinauer misses on the three. And that time, an unerrant mistake by Capitol Courts. Both players going for the rebound. Ended up knocking it out. Jacqueline Urban checking in, and Melashenko coming back in now for CCA. Ali Sentence going to take a seat for Lincoln Prep, and Riley Richardson going to head to the bench now for Capitol Courts Academy. Lexi with the ball up top. Calling for a screen. They go under. Raina Steinauer. Steinauer tried the scoop layup. Couldn't get it to go. Wangolo. Melashenko finds the bottom of the net. Back to a 4-point game. Coming up on the 5-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Nichols to Becker. Urban in the post. Steinauer. Nichols for three again. Becker comes away with the board. McNabb thought about it that time. McNabb finds Becker. Tana Becker hits the back of the iron, and Melashenko tries to come down with it. And it's going to go back to Capitol Courts here. If the next game is anything like this game, we're in for a good day. Melashenko getting the screen from Prosper. Prosper calling for it. A lot of space, too much space to leave the MVP. They got lucky that time. And a foul. That's already 4 team fouls now for Capitol Courts. They got to be careful here. One more, and they're in the penalty. It's going to be 2 free throws the rest of the way if they commit another one for Lincoln Prep. Sentence guarded by Wangolo. Nichols, crossover, finds Becker. McNabb with the ball up top again. Lexi McNabb, strong drive. Lots of contact, no foul. She's getting trapped here. Somehow gets it out. 1 second left on the shot clock. And it'll be a shot clock violation. Great stand that time by Capitol Courts on the defensive end. It's going to remain a 4-point game here with just over 4 minutes to go. Melashenko. Lydia Melashenko pulls up left-handed. Nearly got it to go on the unconventional shot. Sentence over to Nichols. McNabb. Good on-ball defense by Garvey. Becker. Tana Becker trying to spin off the defender. A cut with the good defense in the post. Lincoln's offense has kind of come to a standstill here, but Nichols comes away with it. She can't handle the pass. 3-on-1. Wangolo. Jump shot. Gets it to go from the mid-range. Six-point game. McNabb trying to force the issue. Off the mark that time, and Capitol Courts under 3 minutes to go here. Expect them to take their time with these possessions. Melashenko mid-range, in and out. Prosper tips it back, and they're going to call a foul. That's only the first team foul on Lincoln Prep this quarter. And a timeout coming up here. Coach Nurse wants to talk it over. You're watching the women's semifinal. The final 2:39 of one of these teams' season, and one will go on to the next round with a chance to raise that new OSBA trophy we got there behind the scorers table. It's a good-looking gold one over there. Melashenko up top. 6-point lead now for Capitol Courts. Melashenko baseline. Wild shot, almost got it to go, and they're going to call a foul. A late whistle that time. I personally didn't see too much contact down there, but Melashenko has been forcing the issue all day, creating that contact. And going to continue her impressive game this afternoon at the free throw line here. The first one rolls off the rim. And she gets the second to go. Coach Nurse wants to talk it over once again. You're watching the OSBA Final 8 Women's Semifinal. .228 remaining in the first game of the women's semifinal. Just a reminder, coming up next, Niagara Prep versus Kings Christian to see who will face one of these teams in the final. Lincoln Prep trying to hold on to their season here, trailing by 7 points. Sentence taking the ball up now against Melashenko. Steinauer calling for it. She receives it. They get the switch. Prosper guarding Sentence, now rejected. Good after that time to switch on the screen. Throw that one back. McNabb now to inbound for the Huskies. Huskies need a bucket here. Time is not on their side. Sentence, shot fake. Steinauer, 2 seconds on the shot clock. Floater. Can't find the bottom of the net, and Garvey comes away with it. Prosper up to Wangolo. Wangolo, shot fake, puts it in! 9-point game. Capitol Courts starting to smell the championship. They can sense victory coming their way. McNabb. Nichols for three. Nichols responds with a three. Back down to a 6-point game, 90 seconds remaining. And a reach-in foul here. They have a couple fouls to give still. Not the worst foul you can commit here in this situation. Akot, crossover. Akot inside. Hangs off the rim that time. Prosper with the offensive board. And a jump ball coming up. It's going to be possession, Capitol Courts. The Huskies need a big defensive stop here. 1:19 remaining. The first game of the women's semifinal. They just get it in. A caught with the ball in the corner. Wengolo to Prosper. Under 10 seconds in the shot clock. Garvey off the rim, but there's Prosper coming in for it again. The extra effort has been the difference for Capital Courts here tonight. Garvey puts it in, and that might be the dagger. 1:02 remaining. What a clutch shot by Garvey. McNabb nearly loses it. And it's going to be tied up here. Nichols, Euro stepping in. It hangs on the rim and falls off. Under a minute to go. I'm going to call it double dribble here. Lincoln needs a big bucket here and a stop. Sentence, gonna let it fly. Allie Sentence off the front of the rim, 36 seconds remaining. Going back to Lincoln. Great effort that time by Kate Nichols. And Coach Nurse gonna call a timeout here. Trailing by 9 points. You're watching the women's semifinal. .3 seconds remaining in this first women's semifinal. Capital Courts up by 9 now. They can sense victory coming. Prosper steals it. Garvey gonna pull back here. And a foul by Lexi McNabb. Still have a foul to give. Niagara Prep and Kings Christian awaiting their chance. And a foul committed there. Melashenko going to head to the line to try and ice this game. And it's an 11-point game. Not much the Huskies can do here. Time is not on their side. Urban pulling back here. Gets it to go. Big shot that time. And they're going to continue to play the foul game here. 73-65. I spoke too soon on kind of jumping the gun here on it being over. Still lots of time to go. Discussion going on between the refs here at center court. Let's see what the call is here. A technical foul being awarded. One shot for the tech and then two for the foul. And you see the emotion on the Lincoln Prep players out here, giving it their all this year. Many of them seniors. This is, for many of them, it's the end of their high school career basketball-wise. Lincoln Prep putting together one of their best years. She misses the second there. One more to go here. And off on the second there. And that's it. It doesn't look like Lincoln's going to foul here. And for the first time, there won't be a repeat champion in OSBA history. It'll be a brand new women's champion as Crestwood and Lincoln has been eliminated. Capitol Courts Academy on their way to their second OSBA final, trying to win it this time around. Coming up next, Niagara Prep versus King Christian to see who will face them. A great year for Lincoln. Make sure you stick around. You're watching the OSBA Women's Semifinal.